Just a really quick disclaimer. I did live code this. I just sat down and started doing this video. So there might be some errors in it. In the end, I got it working. Please feel free to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment if you want to. I need it so I can keep making videos and keep helping you guys and keep improving myself so I can make better content. Thank you. Hello everyone, and today I'm going to be making a AI betting predictor. I think what we're going to do is going to be a bit different. I'm going to just try to code it as I pretty much possibly fastest I can do, and then we will see how it goes. I'm going to be using AI for everything because I think that's fine. We are not going to be using a ChatGPT wrapper. We're going to be hosting our model ourselves using RunPod because I don't have a really good GPU in my computer. So we are going to be renting some GPU where we are going to run the Ollama model. I don't know which model yet. We're going to figure that out. But I think we should just get right into it and just try to develop this as I would if this was just me trying to develop a fast MVP. So to get started, I think we're going to be using Next.js. I think we will take chatcn. I think that's better for now. And so let's go to the documentation. Just find where to start. I think just click getting started. Where is it? Here. No. Let's just Google it. Yeah. It's really weird. Zoom this page. Let's see like this. Get started. Installation. Next.js. Yeah, also we're going to be using Next.js because yeah, that's easy and fast. Let's go, let's use this. I think we can just use it to create the project. I think that's fine. So what I imagine we're going to be developing is just like maybe I'm fine if it looks kind of like ChatGPT, as long as we can maybe tell it some different games or maybe some stocks or something. I just wanted to understand that it's for betting and it should help me figure out which team I should bet on. So maybe we're going to give it some historical data for the teams or whatever. I don't know yet. But first of all, I just created this folder. I opened it. And then we're just going to be run npx chatcn latest and it. See what's happened. Yes. Let's see what it says in here. Sounds fine. We're not going to be creating a monorepo. We can just do like this, I think. And my npm is too old. I think we just go to Next.js and get started instead. That's fine. Or maybe we just update it. Let's just do this. Yeah, we take this. npx create next step at latest. Again, just do it in the folder we are. We cannot do that like this. Just call it my app. Are we going to be using TypeScript? Yeah, let's just use. We're going to be using ESLint. We're going to be using Tailwind. We do not want a source directory. We want the app router. We want TurboPack. And we want import aliases. Just like that. Perfect. Let's see what we have. Should take a minute. So I'm glad to be back. I think I'm going to be making a decent amount of videos now because I have time. I had a child, so I was pretty busy also with work. I've been focusing a lot on AI, trying to learn new stuff and just follow along as the development of software engineer in general is moving really, really fast. Everything has gotten way, way easier than it used to be, and there's just so much that I have to catch up on. That's also the reason why in this video we're using cursor. Usually I do not use cursor, but I think I just want to try it. I want to see if it actually good at what I wanted to do. So yeah, maybe we should go back and get Jesse in also. I think it's really smart, but yeah, let's just see. Let's see. This is really slow. But yeah, maybe we can just go do something else. We can look in here. This is RunPod. If your personal machine doesn't have a GPU or a good GPU, it's really, really heavy to run like local language models on your own computer. So what I always do, I just rent GPU from somewhere. And in this case, I rented from RunPod because RunPod is just, it's pretty cheap, and you can also I only use it primarily for testing purposes, and then later maybe a buy server or something that I run the LLM on. But for now, let's see if this is working. It's working. So let's go and see. Everything is perfect. We see the into the app, and then we can just see the into my app, and then we can just npm run dev. And then let's see if we open localhost in here. Let's try another browser. This browser is pretty weird. Perfect. As you can see, the project is running here, so everything is as it should be. And then let's take a look at it. What do we actually want? I imagine that we built just like maybe something that looks like ChatGPT. It doesn't have to be super advanced. The most important part is that we use our own language model in this example, so that we do not have to rely on ChatGPT. I think we're going to be using Claude or Grok or something, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. So we can go in here into the project, and then we can go into our page, and I think we can pretty much just delete everything. And then just do like div and hey. And then let's see, it says just hey. I also think we're going to be, let's just keep this. And let's see, is there anything else? No, I think we're going to be using this. So what I'm going to be doing now is probably not what I usually would do, but I think we're just going to be using cursor to develop this. So I think I'm just going to ask cursor just to try to develop what I want, and then we will see how it goes. So hey cursor, are you able to develop a pretty simple AI betting prediction application? I imagine something that looks like a prompt terminal where we can do multiple chats. I will run a local LLM on a RunPod rented server, so I will have the what's it called, the API endpoint ready when you tell me you need it. It will also be cool if we could use some free betting data just to prepare the AI for the answer. I think this should be fine. You can just go ahead and develop everything as you need. let's see what. Just I will help if you need help. Let's just do this. As I mentioned, this is one of the first times I'm using Cursor, so let's just see how it does. We could do this ourselves, but if Cursor is able to do the MVP for us, I think there's no reason for us to actually do this. So let's see. Multi-chat UI with API routes for LLM proxy and free scoreboard data. Let's just pause it. If you do not, let's just maybe scoreboard. It's not for this time. Maybe we can just some mock scoreboard data with some themes that our LLM can use. The LLM API will still be the one running from RunPod. I will give it when you are ready. Go ahead and develop what we want. So let's see what it does here. I think it's a bit overkill to implement like real life sports betting API just for this showcase, but you guys can go ahead and do it as you want. There's a lot of free ones out there. You can also just fetch and do like some reverse engineering on some of the betting sites or whatever you want. Let's see what it does here. As mentioned, this is first time I use this, so I'm not 100% sure what to do. We can close this. I also think we can go ahead and prepare this. Let's just pick Ollama here. I went to pod templates. And then I wrote Ollama. And then I take this Ollama / Ollama. And let's see what we do here. Then we have to select which one we're going to be using. I'm just going to be using one of these cheap ones here for this example. Since this is the same cost, I think we're just taking this. It's not super good. Let's just do this. Yeah, let's just do this one. It's fine. And then wait, let's see what it does in here. Is it actually started doing anything? Yeah, it's some mock data for our scoreboard. This is where we're going to be putting our API. So this seems fine. Let's deploy this. Then it's going to be running. And then we can go to Ollama and check it out, what we have in here. And let's go to models. And then I think we are going to be using either Gwen or maybe just a small one for this. This one is pretty good. This one is also pretty good. Okay guys, so I'm back. I think we're going to be using the Gemma model for this, but let's just get back to that. Let's see what the AI actually did. If it actually did anything. This looks really stupid. Can we use ChatCN and make it at least look better? I know that the front end doesn't matter, but this is really stupid. Ugly. Let's just do a new chat. Hey. It's not even sending, so there's something off. Let's just do this real quick and see what the network tab says. It's trying to send something. LLM base URL is not configured. Okay. So we try it. It's trying to build the ChatCN into the next app, and then it's going to add ChatCN components, and then they refactor yours to your ChatCN components. So it's just, while we're waiting for that, we can go to the geometry model and take a look. You see here, I don't think we need that model. I closed it again. I think we're going to be using this. So let's see, how do we do this? We copy this, and then we go to the pods. And you see this is running right now. So what we do is we just go here. As you see, Ollama is running. What we want to do is we want to connect to the SSH, but we want just to use the web terminal. I think that's fine. Let's open the web terminal and just take a look. I think we can just Ollama run Gemma like this, and then I think it's actually pulling it already. And then let's just try to take a look at this in my Ollama container. What do I do next to test it? It's just because I can't really remember what to do, but this is, let's see. Test an interactive chat. You can immediately start chatting with the model in the same terminal. I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, we can just close this. This is stupid. Let's see what it says once it's installed. For now, let's just go back to our in here. Yeah, we can just run this. That's fine. I'm sorry if it's going a bit fast, but it's really simple stuff, and this is probably how I would get it running myself. There's some errors here, I don't know. Maybe we should just have started with the ChatCN project in the start, then we didn't have to do this, but let's just do it like this for now. I didn't want to update my node. I think we have to do it anyways though. So let's see. See the status of this one. It's almost done. I think we're going to be using Postman just to test it. Let's create a new HTTP request. This is fine. Then we can just wait with that. Let's see what this is doing. Yes. Install. Global CSS, something is wrong here. Let's just see if it fixes it. This is real vibe coding, I think. I don't think I'm actually not even thinking myself. It's really hard for me to like prepare these videos because I don't have much time. But I just thought this would be a cool video to show you guys how easy it is to use cursor on all of these tools. It's really slow. Okay, I think I'm going to Let's see. I think we're going to start over with this project. I think we're going to just install it from chatcn. Here. Just do pm, that's fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually just going to delete this. I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to start again, I think. Let's just delete this. So, just to sum up, we are back to the start, you could see. We are trying to download the Ollama geometry model. And I'm going to be doing this using chatcn instead. So we go in here, we just take npm and copy this, and then we just paste it in here. Not into C app, we're going to do it here. Oh, this is not where we're doing it. Let's close the terminal, let's get a new terminal. So in here we say npx chatcn latest init. And let's just do Nextjs, my app, wait for this. Let's just do this gray, I don't care. Perfect, let's run this. We cd into my app and then we type npm run dev and then it should be running here in localhost. Perfect. So what we have now is finally a project where we should be able to start doing some development. So let's say to this again. Oh, is this? Yeah, this is types. This is fine. I think it's which version? Okay, it's yeah. This is fine. I think we're going to just continue on this. We can close this and we can take this and then we can go in here and see if this is done. We can find the link for this. Let's just open it. I know it's not done yet, but it will be soon. And then let's find the this one. Then I think we can just copy this. Proxy domain import. This is fine. Then we go in here. I have this simple startup project Next.js with chatcn. What I want to create is just a simple embedding predictor using our own local language model. So here is the URL for the API. It should be running. I don't know why this. Let's just open this again. I need to see. There's no like this. I don't know why that is this. The API. It should work the same way as OpenAI API works. Can you try to make it work? I just imagine a simple UI where we can chat with it and make it do some predictions from some mock-up scoreboard / games that has previously been played. Thanks. Let's just do thanks for good manner. Let's see here. Just to test if it's working, I think we can do like this, and then I can't really remember. Let's see. Ollama is running. I think it's like chat maybe, and then let's do ChatGPT. What is the prompt? What body should I use here? I'm running a Gemma 3 model with Ollama. It should be ready as if it was OpenAI API. Let's see what it says. Postman is just something where we can test simple endpoints. JSON response body to line. Let's just do this. This is fine. So we, in our body here, we just do raw, and then we can just paste this in. So geometry, you are helpful. How are you? Let's see what it does here. It's not doing anything. I think we need to touch. I think it's like this, but I'm not sure. Completions maybe. Maybe here. I can't remember. I like this. V1 chat completions. Method not allowed. It's a post. Model geometry not found. I think it's called Gemma. What was it called? 27B, right? Now it's working. So let's see. Hello. I asked it. I said you are a helpful assistant, and then I said hello. How are you? And then I said hello. It's an AI. I don't experience things like feelings, but I'm functioning perfectly and ready to be helped. So if you could say I'm doing well. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Is there anything I can assist you with? Blah blah blah. Then it stopped, and then we can see here how many tokens, etc. we used. But it doesn't really matter because it's our own model. It's running in here. You can see we just pay for the hour. And then that's also what I recommend people usually do. We just spin it up and then we use it on the server. So if we go back into Claude, we can see what it did. It's still working. Maybe it's good if we tell Claude how to do this. We can. The endpoint is this, and I can use it like this, for example. Oh, let me copy the body. And we add this to it and see what it does. Let's see if it's working. Yeah, it's adding some mock games. It's trying to do some API. See if it did it right. Yeah, it did. We do not need this, but that's fine. It's fine. Let's see. Let's just make it finish the work, and then we can see what it does. Betting predictor. Recent results. These are just the mock-up games that it's adding. We can see planning next moves. I'm considering the status of this, blah blah blah. It's checking for lint issues, that's fine. So let's see what this does in the end. It posts to chat completions when OpenAI becomes compatible to example works as is. Perfect. Let's just try to keep all. And then let's see if it actually works. Who will win Lakers or Warriors today. I actually don't know anything about football or anything, so let's just try to do this. Yeah, let's just try to do this. And as you see, it's thinking. What we can do here is we can actually, it was too late, but you can see it actually came up with a pretty good answer. Lakers likely to win. The Lakers won the recent matchup against Warriors by 3 points, while not a huge margin. It supports a slight edge for the Lakers currently. Up here you can see Lakers won by 3 points. So just imagine if we had maybe added a actual scoreboard. Maybe we can integrate a betting API, just something old that we like to used before, just to give the LLM some understanding of historical data. This is pretty much what we can do right now, but as you see, I did this super fast. I did no coding actually at all. All we did was make Claude create it. All we did was make this pod run with our betting service, our local language model. We use the Gemma tree model. We can just close this again, it doesn't matter. So if we go back to Ollama, I can show you there's a lot of models in here. We use this. There's also, if you just want to, on your small PC, these Llama models are actually pretty great. I think the small one, this tiny Llama is really fine. Sometimes these small models have some issues with multi-language. I usually do stuff in Danish, so that's just for me. Let's see. We could probably ask it something else also. Who's winning in? I mean, it doesn't have any context right now. It doesn't understand the game, so we can't really ask it anything besides the following recent results and make it do simple predictions from that. But you could actually like continue building on this and make it super smart. We can also say, what about if Arsenal had to play Chelsea? Arsenal likely to win. Arsenal won the recent match against Chelsea. So it understands the context, and that's actually the thing I want to like focus most on. Right now we have like a base model, and then we can just like feed it with some more scoreboard data and actually make it understand like higher level game knowledge and stuff like that. Let's just try to refresh this and see. None of this is safe right now. You could add a database and whatever. Let's try to add something that it doesn't understand. I'm pretty sure it won't answer because we only fed it with these recent results. But let's just see. Who would win in soccer? Denmark or Spain? Almost certain Denmark will probably lose, but let's see what it does here. I don't think it's going to answer, but maybe it will come up with a guess without having actual information. Yeah, based on the EPL result, Arsenal beat Chelsea, recent from just a favorite team. In host, Spain likely wins, as their consistent performance strong internationally. However, Denmark is a competitive side, so it won't be a blowout. It's actually a pretty good answer. I think this is pretty close to what actually would happen. Spain would most likely win, yes, but Denmark would probably take the fight. I don't know why based on the EPL results. I think we can ignore that, but as you see, it's working fine. So yeah, I mean, thanks for watching. I don't know if you guys want this code, I can put it up. You can just probably make something better yourself. This was free, I paid nothing. The only thing I did was actually run this model, but you can just run the Llama model on your own PC using Docker. I have a video for that. If you want to use Ollama, you can use this referral code and you will get 5 bonus credits. yeah. But yeah, if you have a good GPU, a fine GPU, you can just use your own machine and do some testing, and then maybe you can run on RunPod, or you can buy a server or something. RunPod is just really, really nice for people like me that has no GPU in the MacBook. Yeah, I mean, I have a GPU, but not a good one. So yeah, thank you very, very much for watching the video. I really hope someone learned something, even though it was really, really smart, easily done using only AI. I didn't really code anything myself. But yeah, thank you for watching. So good luck, everyone. Hey.